Alrighty. So what did I do last time with this? How does it look here? Yeah, I can just do this. Right. Is that what I did last time? I think that's what I did last time. Perfect. Welcome, everyone. Hopefully the sounds and looks all right. Welcome to Thursdays. It's now actually Thursday. Thursdays with me, Axer Typo. I'm sure a lot of you are new to this channel. I'm hoping that I can, I don't know, provide some content for you guys. It's going to be a tough act to follow with what a lot of you have just witnessed and watched over the past 5 days. But if you're watching on YouTube, if you're already in the Twitch chat, say hello. But if you're watching on YouTube, this is the day after the Word Cup, the 5-day championship held in Chicagoland, in Naperville, or Lisle, or all the other names that were given to the place where Scrabble was played. Very, very awesome time. I was there playing in the North American division and just following along when I could with the stream. I think everything went super well. I'm really really happy with, I think, the way the stream looked. I think there was some maybe slight issues with internet. I think I might have some of those myself today. Hopefully not. But yeah, I think the coverage was really nice. And welcome to Scrabble. Not this Scrabble, but the one with all the numbers in it. First Chatter on Twitch, who was also at the event and played in the top North American division as well. I actually played first. The first game I played was against him, so it's a lot of fun. And yeah, we're now just playing online Scrabble after such a long over the board tournament. So we're back to this, and I can't wait to play some of you guys. If you're new here, if you're just joining, I'm here for a couple hours, and I'm taking match requests at playscrabble.com. And you can send a match request to my name that I just put in the Twitch chat. You can't send me a request from YouTube because you're watching this in the future. But as usual, I think I'll just start with a game against the computer. And yeah, hopefully everything looks okay. And we'll just, yeah, we'll start things off, I guess, with a computer game. So let's see. Okay. Outsaw is the first play by the computer. I see that with an E I would have bacteria. Hello, M. Dormana, welcome. How are you doing? First chat too. It's good to see you. So yeah, bacteria through an E, but there might be some other bingo here. Almost basaltic. Acrobaty. Could be a word in there. Hello, Racky Dart. Hey, Mitch Bear, welcome in. And Sumbul, good to see you as well. Welcome to the stream. All right, people are pouring in. Let me make a play against this bot. I don't see anything so great here, so I think I'll just play basic. Yeah, lots of hellos. Welcome, WTF. All right, so I drew into the word narrate. That'll play in a couple spots. Damn, so the computer took my A hook on basic and played slavery. That's not a word. That's unfortunate. I was hoping to use that hook myself with my bingo of narrate, but of course an A is one of the most likely tiles to appear on your rack, so let's play it over here. So I'm down a decent amount, drew some consonants, see what we can do. So yeah, if you're just joining, I recommend, oh geez. What a word. I recommend you all go to playscrabble.com and send me some challenges, because I hate playing these bots. I hate playing these bots. They play every bingo, they play so fast. It's always just a wash whether or not I'll win. But I'll still make it a fight. Yeah, what a word. So yeah, the hook was taken, of course, and now we have an X to try and find a nice spot for. But yeah, I recommend everyone go to playscrabble.com, send me some challenges. I am AxerTypo. It's in the title, it's in the chat now. You can send me 15-minute challenges, 3-minute challenges. I can play. Yeah, I can play in NWL, I can play in CSW, so American word list and international word list, whatever you want to send is all good. All right, so I have this X and only one vowel. So I mean, I have mixes for 42. I also can play mix here, I think, for slightly more. Yeah, 43. The difference is that if I play mixes here, I'm giving myself probably a better shot at playing a bingo, playing all my letters next turn. And so, yeah, I might play the other one. The problem with leaving this spot open, though, is that it's very likely that the computer can have a very nice play here. But I'm hoping that the play of yen indicates to me that the computer doesn't have such great scoring tiles. Sounds good, Mdurmana. It's great to have you here. And multitasking while watching Twitch streams is very much something that I do all the time. So I can also play mix here for 40. I think I'm just gonna play it here. Hope I draw some vowels. Okay, I drew a couple vowels. Hope I don't get hit too hard on this triple here or elsewhere. But I'm still fighting, still in this game at this point. Oh my goodness. What an amazing game the computer is having. Doom Veery for 61. Now that is not a word you see very often, is it? I've never played it myself, but it's one of those like bucket list words, I think, that a lot of people would like to play at some point. All right, well, I'm still only down 106. I can play Izzard for 48. I think that's like the only play here. I have this Fez hook where I can play Zit or ZD, but yeah, that's not going to be comparable to Izzard. So I'm going to do that, I think. All right, well, we drew into a really nice rack. So we still have a chance here. We'll see what the computer has in store for us next. We've already gotten 2 bingos in a row, Slavery and Ejaculate, and Doom Veery coming 2 turns later. So Pood comes down. I'm going to play, I can play Singlet or Sniglet here. There are lots of bingos in this rack. Tingles, I shouldn't actually have started because I think Tingles, Sniglet, Singlet, Glisten, there might be one more that I'm not seeing. But yeah, I'm gonna play Sniglet because I just want to play that. When you have a choice between Sniglet and Singlet, it really doesn't matter, almost ever. So just choose one, basically. All right, the Q. Not what we wanted to see, but the score is almost tied. Why do I even talk? Oh my gosh. All right. Well, we have to play off our cue after habitate. Let me hold on. I forgot to do something. I forgot to open this app, this Twitch bot for you guys. All right, connects. I think the Twitch bot should be live. Yeah, so QI being suggested in chat, I can play that in a couple spots, but I have this nice U next to a triple letter score, so I think I'm going to use that. Question is whether I play QUA, QUAD, or Aqua. Oh, I don't have two A's. What am I talking about? Okay, I have to play quad. I thought I had two A's, but I have two O's. Misreading my rack is not a good sign. So I'm gonna play quad. Hey Moonfish, how's it going? Welcome in. We're trying to beat this bot here. I'm not doing a great job. Is this a word? Okay. So actually, that's putting us in a really good position. Is there an anagram of prosoma? What am I thinking of? Prosoma. Saprum, por, prosoma. A basics isn't a word. Okay, so, all right. This is 78 points. This is putting us within 3 of the computer, leaving 1 tile in the bag. I guess that's the best we can really hope for. So I'm down 3 points, and as computers move, it's going to be really close. Yeah, we'll see what the computer does, if it leaves itself with nice options. All right, it plays weak for 34 points. And the letters it leaves behind are E, I, V. Now, if there's no D or S to play IVs or IV to, that means that the computer does not have an outplay. Hey Ruby, how's it going? And since the computer does not have an outplay, this gives us the chance to win. So if I play something like Honan for 36, I'll be down 1 point, but the computer won't have an outplay. The problem with playing Honan, as I'm seeing right now, is it gives the computer naive at O10. So from the NA, it can play NAEVI for 24 points. And I'm not sure I can withstand that play. It'll put the computer up by 25. And I'm only going to be getting 2 points from the computer's rack once I play my outplay with the E and the N. And unless that outplay scores an enormous amount of points, which I don't think it does, I can play NE here for 13. I'm going to lose this game by just a little bit. So I don't want to give the computer naive. So instead of that, I could potentially try to delay my nice play of Honan. Oh yeah, I could also just play naive, which is a more common word. 4, 6, 6, yeah. So if I like play EN here for 14, what is the computer going to do? This is a situation where I can actually exploit the computer if I'm smart about it. But this play gives Vex for 23. So that's not going to do. That's also going to lose. Hey, physics. Indeed, this is not the usual time. The reason that I'm streaming early, and thanks everybody for joining, the reason that I'm streaming earlier than usual, my normal time is at 7 p.m. Eastern time in North America. But I'm in Madison, Wisconsin right now, and I'm actually about to go say hi to Physics is Fun and a couple of other Madisonians. So I'm doing the stream a bit earlier. And maybe we'll do some more streaming later, as physics is also a streamer. All right, so Honan isn't gonna work, but if I play En off here, maybe I can win. So if I play NE for 13, I'm down 37, I'll be down 24. And then if the opponent plays Dive or Devi for 16, I'll be down 40. And then if I play Honan, I'll be down 4, and I'll lose by 2. So that doesn't work. I have to keep looking. After the stream, physics. After the stream. Okay. So maybe I do something like, just like Hone. Keeping Nan on my rack. This is looking pretty bad. It's looking very bad. But there should be some sequence that wins. But it's not this. That doesn't work. If I can set up Nona. So if I play a hand, I set up Nona. That might work. So 28, down 9, Dive, be down 25, play Nana for 20, Nona for 27. Okay, this should work actually. Unless I'm missing something. Yeah, I think I found the winning play. Okay, let's see if I missed anything. Oh, I did. Oh no. Oh no. No. And it doesn't play it. I just missed its outplay of Civi. Oh my goodness. Oh jeez. It had an outplay from the C that it didn't play because it didn't score as much as Devi. Well, I'm a genius. I'm a genius. I win by 4. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, I won. Okay, I successfully exploited the computer. I don't know if there was any real win. There probably wasn't a real win. Alright, well. Anyways, good game, computer. Very high scoring game. 491, 487. Thank you, Ruby. Of course I want that, physics. Of course. I will happily take that from you. Take that off your hands. Okay, so I played a game. And I won that game. Welcome everybody to the Scrabble channel. Everybody that's here pretty much, save for some people in chat, I think are new to the Scrabble channel. So let me introduce myself. I'm AxorTypo Josh Sokol. I'm an expert, or master player actually. I just got my master title, which doesn't actually mean anything in Scrabble, but just gives you an idea of my level. And I love live streaming. And I love playing Scrabble. So here we are, taking people's challenges on playscrabble.com. You see the link on the stream. And my name is AxorTypo. So for anybody that's new here, don't worry, I don't bite. I might win, but I don't bite. So if you want to play Scrabble against me, this is your chance. You can send me a challenge, and I will take it as long as it's 15 minutes or less, or maybe 25 minutes if I'm feeling generous. And yeah, I hope the stream is looking okay. Hotel internet right now. Internet's been pretty good, but if it drops a little bit in quality, I apologize. It should bounce back soon afterward. And that is what I have to say. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy looking at this board. I'm just like, I've just beat this computer. It drew both blanks. It bingoed twice in a row. How many S's did it draw? 2 S's. Yeah, I'm happy about this win. Anyways, we just got done. I'm sure a lot of you are followed from the Word Cup championship that just took place in the Chicago area during 5 days. I hope everybody enjoyed that coverage. It was really nice to be there and see the live stream in progress. I think I did show my face a couple of times during the broadcast, but nothing too I don't know. You would have had to be watching like very closely to see me in any of the coverage. But yeah, I want to show you guys what we just witnessed yesterday. Big moment for Dave Wiegand, winning the Word Cup championship over Jesse Day. So that moment was here, I think. And I wanted to watch it because I haven't actually watched it. So yeah, for those that weren't there when Dave was crowned champion, this is the moment.
He's going all around now, and congratulations to Dave Wiegand, I think.
That's right.
We can have a confirmation from the tournament director.
It is official. Dave Wiegand is your World Cup champion. Congratulations to Dave.
Yeah.
He's going to be $10,000
And you might see me.
World Cup champ.
I'm going to
Oh,
say
there I am.
gave Dave
Look,
with
it's
his
me.
last cup of caffeinated coffee this morning.
Ah.
We had exactly 1 cup left in the amazing beverage receptacle, and Dave had walked by to get his just after I poured mine. I was like, Dave, you need this more than I do. And that was in reference to the 0-4 yesterday. So nice to see him right the ship. And
Does anybody spot me?
He's had a fantastic run, a string of wins in the whole tournament. Aside from that, for last afternoon, nice to see it. Dave's been playing very well, well deserved.
Yeah, and you see the players that are gathering around to congratulate Dave. I saw him get a hug there from Terry Kang, I believe. I think Puni Sharma's on the frame there as well, giving him a little pat on the back.
I do, Ruby.
Dave's one of the true great guys of Scrabble, and
Okay,
I think
here I come.
everybody there is pretty happy to see him pull this off.
Here I come.
No slight at all to Jesse or Will or anybody else who are great players as well, but
Aww.
a very, very deserving champion, as everyone here knows.
Can we see that again?
So handshakes going all around.
Champion,
We had exactly 1 cup left in the. So nice to.
I want to see that again.
Giving him a little pat on the back. Dave's one of the true great guys of Scrabble, and I think everybody there is pretty happy to see him pull this off.
Look
no
at
slight
this.
at all to Jesse
Look
or
at the
Will or
left.
anybody else who are great players as well, but
Aww.
a very, very deserving champion, as everyone here in the room acknowledges.
Yeah, we still have the fight for second place, though. I mean,
Absolutely. And on that note,
Okay.
I'm going to take a phone call to
I
talk
think
about
I
pairings
left.
with my co-directors. So I'm going to take a step out.
All right. Well, that was fun to watch. Yeah. So yeah, congrats to Dave Wiegand. Pretty much a legend in North American Scrabble. Yeah, for winning this enormous title. Beautiful, beautiful glass trophy. $10,000 in the pocket. And just feelings of victory. He was completely crushing everybody. Pretty much the entire tournament. So yeah, congrats to Dave, friend of mine, of course. I don't just walk up and hug random people, I don't think. At least that wasn't an example of that. And yeah, so glad to finally have watched that, because I was in the other room most of the time playing my tournament, and I didn't do as well as Dave did. I did finish in the money, in 8th place, but I came in 4th place, like as the 4th seed, so definitely underperformed in the tournament, according to the expectations. And so yeah, it was overall not so great of a finish for me, but I was lucky to slide into the into the prize pool at the end there. So yeah, yeah, I guess that was the video I wanted to show during the stream. It'd be really cool to like be able to talk to the champions, but that's not going to be able to happen today. I think I'm ready to play some more Scrabble. So yeah, does anybody in chat like want to send me a match request and is struggling to do so? Let me know. Otherwise, I can always jump into the pool or play the bot again. But after the game I just played against the bot, I'm pretty happy. I don't really want to play it again. Mdormana asks, Scrabble newbie here, any advice for joining tournaments? I would say that if you go to this website here that I'm about to type into chat, that shows you all of the upcoming tournaments, or many of the upcoming tournaments in North America. Are you located in North America? If not, this website is probably not so useful to you. But usually the way that people join tournaments usually is by joining a Scrabble club. And there are many clubs located in North America. So based on where you are, I can potentially direct you to a website that will give you a list of clubs in your area, or hopefully in your area. If you're not in a populous area, then yeah, I'd recommend playing a ton of games online before you go and start playing a tournament, because tournaments are extremely they're a lot. They're a lot to take in. I played my first tournament when I was 11 years old, and it was very nerve-wracking. Even though I'd been playing Scrabble for 5 years, how strict everyone was with the rules and how like serious everything was, just total silence. It was quite the shock. I thoroughly enjoyed it, of course, but yeah, the first time was was a lot, especially for an 11-year-old. You're in Florida, okay. Yeah, there are definitely clubs nearby in Florida as I receive my first challenge of the day from Colin C. Thank you for sending a challenge. Slug Biker says, if you want some general info about tournaments, there's a page on the Seattle Club website with some tips. I don't know if you're allowed to post a link, but I can find a link for sure. Let's see. Let's see where I can go to find this. Club roster. Florida. Okay. So there are 3 clubs here. Yeah, there are 3 clubs on the link that I shared. There are 3 clubs, or 4 clubs in Florida. There are probably a couple more that I could maybe find, but yeah. There are also online clubs as well that are starting to appear. Anyways, let's play Colin C. Sounds good, Mdormana. And always feel free to send me a Twitch whisper at Extra Typo if you have any questions about joining clubs or tournaments or anything. Anything Scrabble related. Alright, so Colin opens with Dame. I have a lot of A's. I almost have a bingo through this E. Like I'm close to Tapenade and Tapadera. But I don't have an R for Tapadera, and I have 1 A too many for Tapenade. So I might just play something like Adapt, which successfully overlaps the entire play of Dame and scores pretty well while leaving pretty good leave. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, draw another A, draw a duplicate N, and I draw a V, as well as RT. So, probably going to have to... Oh, panada. That is true, Mitch Bear. That's a really nice word. Mitch Bear finds such cool words. So panada, sort of like an empanada. What does that mean? You can always use the define command in these streams. So it's a sauce. Okay. And if you don't know what quenelles, force meats, and rissoles are, you can also define those words. I'm not going to do it myself. But it's a sauce. Sounds like a food. Okay, so quad comes down. Oh, so that's interesting. Quenelles is French. I mean, it's a French word, of course. But panada is a Spanish sauce. All right, so quad comes down, and it looks like I don't have much to do on this board. However, I do have a really cool, or a couple of really cool things that I can do in this position that score decently. So, yeah, if you are not looking for extensions, you should be, because I have quadrant for 36, and I think that's probably going to be by far my best play here. Oh no, we have a bot. Okay. Force meat is meat chopped fine and highly seasoned. Okay. And there's one more word, but maybe everybody knows what a ristle is. So quadrant comes down. Still have this V. I might be able to use all my letters next turn, depending on what letters are given to me by opponent. But otherwise, I have a decently balanced rack. I think I can score a couple points and leave some decent letters. Oh, panada is actually a word, but not in Scrabble. Interesting. Okay, so a glee comes down. I don't think I got the letter that I wanted. I wanted an E to play verbenas. And so I think now the choice is relatively clear. I think I want to play through this Y. And yes, Joho has the same idea as I had, but no E for verbenas. Okay, yeah, I think I want to play using this Y. So there is play of envy, and then there's the play of navy. I can also play off the B, but the V is a lot worse of a tile than the B. And playing it on a triple also nets me 3 more points than if I were to play something like Bray. So I think I'm going to go with navy. Also play very, but I think the E is what I should be keeping here. Okay, interesting draw of JGE. So we're still not getting a bingo down, but that's okay. As long as we keep scoring, we're going to be in this game. And the J might look good at first glance, but I think there aren't very many spots for it here. I'm very close to the word jerboa. Only I had an O. But other than being close to things, I can play something like jamb or jamb with an E as well. I can play something like Raj if I want to score a lot, but that R is a really good tile compared to the G or the B. So I might even prefer to play something like Jag. Could play Jaeger maybe, or Jab. Those are the things I'm looking at right now. So Coat comes down, which is sort of dangerous because no I's have been played, and Coat, as well as taking an S for Coats, takes an I for Coati, which I believe is an animal. I think it's short for this word, actually. Hey, Jocelot, how are you doing? A tropical American plantigrade carnivorous mammal. What a definition. Alright, so Cam comes down. Yeah, interesting spot. Plantigrade means walking on the soles of the feet. As humans do, yes. We indeed do walk on the soles of our feet, usually. But it's great that the definition specified. Oh, Slugbiker and Scrabble have the same idea. One of the nice words in the dictionary, tardigrade, also an incredible species of thing that exists on the earth. Okay, enough of that. I want to make a play here. So, liking Jab, but I hate the G. Could just play Raj for 26. Could also just keep the J. I don't think I should keep the J here. I could play like this for 35. That's a lot of points. Hey, the man from Acme. Trying to use one of my personal Twitch channel commands that is not available on the Scrabble channel. Okay. Should I play Jag or Jab or Jaeger or Raj or Bergs? So many choices. I think I'm going to play Jag for 15. I think this hits the most bingos. I don't think I hit one of those bingos though. So I'm definitely vulnerable here in this position against Colin. Could have a massive play. Hopefully we avoid that. Okay, owie. It's not a massive play, but it does use the hook of Coati nicely. So now I can play Kegs for 37, just Keg, because Skeg is a word. So I would keep that hook available for myself if I just played Keg. If I play off the S, I no longer have Skegs available. I probably want to just play Bike though, making our favorite two-letter word Awk. Yeah, I think this is it. I might be missing something. I could have also played like Skier and Owies for 50 points. But I like this play. And yeah, if I had a second K, I would have been able to play Breckies. But most of you already know that there is only one K in the Scrabble set. So words with two Ks require a blank. However, in the Word Cup that I was mentioning earlier that just finished yesterday, I think the first game of the tournament, a player in one of the divisions, Keith Hagel, noticed something very weird. he noticed that in the set of tiles he was using, there were 2 Ks. Not 1, but 2 Ks, which is a very unique anomaly in a Scrabble tournament, because the way that tournaments work in North America, at least, is that before every game, players are asked to square the tiles, meaning put them all on the board in a way where both players can count very quickly that there are 100 tiles in the set that they're using. However, again, because you're not checking every single tile, making sure the distribution of tiles is correct among those 100 tiles. You just assume that it is because everybody buys their tiles and the distribution is checked beforehand. Sometimes something very weird can happen and the distribution is off in a very weird way. Often it's just there's an extra E or 1 E too few, 1 vowel too many. However, this time there are 2 Ks, which is very, very, very weird. Knick Knack has 3 Ks? I'm counting 4 Ks in that word. I don't know if it's just me. Is this a word? Just waiting for Colin to make a move. Okay, fubber is not a word. We have a nice 30-point lead. I guess, again, this is an option, just hooking quadrants. Yeah. Can do Suber maybe. Or something like Thebe. So lots of nice options here, actually. But yeah, this is a very close game. Colin definitely bringing skills to the table on this game. I'd like to see it. I want to mention that there's at least one extension to the word dame that's still playable, I think. Yeah, step dame, still available here. That would score 48 points. It'd be really nice, a really nice play. So I need to look out for that since I have 2 of the 4 tiles I need for it at the moment. It also has an anagram. For those of you that like to anagram, try and anagram this word. Let me know in chat if you see it. Try not to mention the word because other players might be working on it. But if you see the other word using those 8 letters, let me know. Mitch Bear says Grand Dame. Yes, that is definitely available as well. All right, so low bar comes down. That's an adjective. As you saw, I checked the S hook here to see if it's valid. So I can still play Phoebe for 33 now, which seems pretty good because it takes out the triple, I guess the more dangerous of the 2 triple words that were opened with the play of low bar. It scores pretty nicely. And rather than getting rid of my S for a couple more points, I think I'm going to keep it again. And given that there are still 70s unseen, hopefully I'll draw another one eventually, if not immediately. And that'll really, really help my rack. All right. So I did draw another E, but I drew another U with it. And Zep comes down, Colin taking the lead. Potentially for the first time this game? Maybe not. No, maybe not. It's been pretty close. Slugbiker says, anagram of Step Dame. Yes, I'll stay out of the way. That is a hint. If you were unaware, that is a hint. That is a good hint. I like that hint. Hopefully the video is not frozen. But if it is, hopefully it'll come back relatively soon. Because yeah, definitely not on the best of internet connections at the moment. But if it continues, let me know. I'll try to find a solution. Yeah, these two U's are really cranking my style. I don't know if you guys can see. My letters are ELNRSUU. And if that A were in a different position, I could play a really nice word, Nerulas. But I cannot do that at the moment. I can just play Nerula though, if I wanted to. Also try and look for a spot to play Ulu. Of course, Jocelyn, yes. I could also just play, I could play Lug. I could play Lug or Nug to set up an S-hook. Alright, let's go for it. I'm gonna play Lug. Uh-oh. Two eyes. And Nerula is an embryo. Cool, Jocelyn. So we'll be on the same playing field. Alright, for those that did not find the anagram of stepdame, it's a very tough one, but it is a common English word, stampede. And the hint from Slug Biker and the hint from Scrabble might have gotten you there as well. But yeah, maybe Lug was a bit too slow of a play. I don't know. There are still 3 S's available and 2 blanks available for Colin. So I could have just been handing him a very nice play with my play of Lug. And especially being behind, a play like that will really, really hurt my winning chances. So yeah, what I just did is called fishing, going straight for a bingo, sacrificing points to do so. And yeah, I see the Moobot. I don't think I can fix that command, but you might see that a couple more times during the stream. Word Cup is sadly over. Coverage ended yesterday. But if you're enjoying my post-Word Cup coverage, follow the channel, of course. Yes. Yeah, I've been watching a couple things on this Wi-Fi, and sometimes the quality goes down, but if I refresh, it works. Yeah. So for those that are not seeing the full quality spectrum of my face and the Scrabble board, maybe refreshing the page will work. But yeah, as well as the 3 S's and 2 blanks, Colin could also be struggling with a lot of I's. Maybe with a U or a V. That play is so annoying, says Colin. Okay. I like that. I like to hear that. So XIS comes down. So trying to block my setup. Successfully doing so, but this time I hadn't drawn anything. So I'm thinking of playing Uni either there or here. wonder. This is the more fun placement, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I could also just play off the I for 11. I think I prefer this. This or with QI. What to do? So, opponent plays Slug, so Slugbiker will be happy. Yeah. I think I'm gonna play this one here. I don't know. I really don't know what to do, which one to do. Yeah. All right, let's do this one. Let's play a bit more boringly. Such a promising rack. You're looking at my rack? Are we looking at the same rack? 2 eyes and a U? Oh yes, lots of extensions to XIS. One of the more incredible ones is the one that Scrabble just defined in the chat. Yeah. Yeah, it was close to stuff. Close but no cigar. Alright, so call-in swaps. We're getting really low on the clock here. I'm gonna have to start playing faster. Yeah. Just walk. Alright. Junie, that's lucky. I've been fishing for the past 3 turns. Finally drew into a bingo rack. Yeah. Ruby asked if I have any other stops. I am currently in Madison, Wisconsin for around a day. And then I believe I'll be going to St. Louis straight after this. Then New York, and then Baltimore. Because in 8 days, or is it 9 days, a second championship that will be broadcast on this channel, by the way, is taking place in Baltimore, Maryland. All right. The Aaron's relines. Okay. Let's do this. We finally bingo, and we're up 67. I hope that'll be enough. But 2 blanks are still available. And some nice letters as well. Yeah, so what was I saying? Baltimore, Maryland. The Scrabble Players Championship will be taking place in a little over a week. So I'm slowly making my way over to the East Coast from the Midwest. And I'll be participating in that one as well, and hopefully I'll be on stream this time, because they will be broadcasting the North American Lexicon Division, which is the stronger one for this championship. So always showing you guys, whenever possible, the highest level of play available. That is what this channel is bringing to you. So very happy about that, and hopefully I'll be doing well enough to be featured on one of the, at least one of the games. All right, so need to go. Fondish, Dunfish, No Fish, Fosh. What am I even saying? What should I do? NOH? That seems pretty bad. What do I do here? I need to do something. Quickly as well. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna do this. Oh wow, I draw a blank. That's nice. That rack looked so good. There had to have been something better than that. But I didn't want to open anything. So by playing NOH, I would have been opening the N column for bingos ending in S. Yeah, Mdormana. I'm hopeful that at least one of the games will feature me. I can't guarantee anything because I'm not making those decisions. But hopefully I'll be more present on the stream in one way or another during the championship. So yeah, this is the 8th day in a row that there's content on this channel. We're getting all sorts of follows. Thanks everybody who's a new follower for tuning in to the official Scrabble channel. And I think this is day 8 of 8 in terms of content, but we'll be back soon. I mean, I'll be back in a week. I think Wander15 will be back in less than a week for his weekly stream. Wow, SCR takes the F hook. Maybe, yeah. I think I have to play this, even though it opens a D. I guess I could have just played FOO. I drew. Can't believe I drew this other blank. That's crazy. And I see the match request from Jake. I'll be happy to accept momentarily. Scrabble will not be featured. That is too bad, but you're going to be in contention in Division 2 to try and win it all. So, yeah, Scrabble will be there again. A bunch of people that I saw this week, I said bye to, but I'll be seeing them in less than 10 days. So this is the summer of Scrabble, and you guys are getting the treat of watching some of the best players in the world compete live. So yeah, it's a good time to be alive. Good time to like Scrabble, I guess. All right, Cred comes down. Colin is overtime. I'm not yet overtime. Guess I should have been looking for bingos. Gonna be overtime if I don't hurry up. I want to draw into like operations. Okay, I'm gonna play off. MOI. This is a crazy play, but I'm like guaranteed to bingo with my 2 blanks. Isn't Semioid the most missed bingo? I don't know. I did see Semioid immediately on my rack, even though it wasn't playable because I had 2 O's. But it could be a very hard bingo to see. Oh yes, Modioli, of course. That one is also really hard to see. I've played it before though, so I should have been able to see that. But yeah, having 2 blanks is very, very good, but also it's extremely difficult to find all of the possible plays. Yeah. Oop. So Gone was played, emptying the bag, sadly. And I should just play the first thing I see, which is what? Vidicon, I guess. And that is it. All right, good game, Colin. Yeah, sometimes these games happen where like either player could have won the game had they drawn the blanks themselves. But no, yeah, I drew a blank after Hone and drew the second one after Fid. So, yeah. That was lucky. That was definitely lucky. Yeah, yeah. Critter for sure. That is a feature that will be coming at some point on playscrabble.com. You can go back in the game and see what you missed. You were drawing a lot of constants, I see. All right. Divisor, yes. Nice fine moonfish. That was another bingo playable there. And let's play Jake. All right. This looks very promising. No. I actually missed a bingo on MOI, according to chat. Well, it was true. I missed Modio Lie, but yeah, I was fishing, but I didn't see any bingos that I was missing. All right, see you, Slug Biker. Thanks for coming in. Hope you have a good rest of your day. All right. This really does look like a good rack. But this isn't a word, is it? No. Is there a word on this rack? Oh. Huh. I could have sworn there was a word on this rack, but I do not see it. I did get this one. So let's do that. Pre-radio. Yeah, you guys remember the days before radio? I do, because I'm 200 years old. Yeah. When was radio invented? Probably like was it like in the early 1900s? Or before that? Triple letter, double word, top, upper right. Okay, boomer. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was really an interesting game. Neither of us seemed to be getting much going early on. A critter. 1920s Slugbiker thinks. Sorry, I shouldn't have asked that question. I knew Slugbiker was going to be interested in answering. But you have to go. I'll catch you later, Slugbiker. Half. Alright. I guess I could play Flash. It's kind of not a flashy play, but it's a good play. I know. Imagine feeling like a wizard making the first radio. Yeah. Definitely. Well, wait, when were wizards invented? That was mostly a joke. Alright, let's just play Flash. See what we draw here. Yeah, I was trying to set up a bingo lane and I was pretty likely to hit it, so it was a good block. Ooh, haircuts. Nice play by Jake. So yeah, it was a good block by you, Critter. I didn't draw into anything, but I very well could have. Alright. So this rack looks alright. Could be something that I'm missing. There are lots of open letters to play through. So hopefully we'll see a lot of bingos this game. I guess I could do Paction or Caption. Those score decently. I thought for a second I could play Co-op, but that makes OL. It's not a word. Yeah, okay. I'm not seeing anything. Pack-a-pon. Yeah. So let's play Paction. I could just play Action, so it might be... That'd be fun. I'm just gonna do this, though. Alright. Played a lot of tiles, drew a lot of tiles, and oftentimes those tiles that you draw are not so good. Back in the day, in the early 2000s, or even before then, the best players in Scrabble thought that the more tiles you played, the likelier your chances were of winning, because that brought you closer to the blanks and the S's, those letters we all want to draw. However, little by little, people realized that, or people started to realize that the more tiles you play yes, the likelier you are to draw the blanks and the S's, but also you're a lot likelier to draw very clunky letters that there are more of. 2 V's, 2 W's, 4 U's, J, Q, all those tiles, and those G's that we don't like that actually slow us down. So potentially by playing too many tiles off, you will be drawing into letters that are very difficult to unload, and the plan of going for turnover, as it is called, often will fail. So yeah, that is my strategy lesson of the day. For those interested. Man, I've been talking so much, not like on this stream, but over the last week. I'm losing my voice. I think people like hearing people with like this level of voice loss though, so it's all good. All right, so what should I do with this? Out sulk, out bulk. These don't work. There still might be a play here. I don't see it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play my 2 U's off. I always sound like this? I mean, I don't sound super different than usual, Ruby, but definitely a bit raspier than usual. Okay. Drew a second M, but I didn't draw any more U's, which I'm very happy about. This is a close game between me and Jake. We always have, well, we often have pretty close games, Jake and I. No exception here. At the moment, at least. Yeah. So what am I gonna do? I guess there's just like this play. Potentially. Is that like... I feel like there should be something here, even though... Yeah, and he blocks. Okay, well now I have like just Mim. Super Noodles, subbing a tier 1. Thank you so much for subbing to the Scrabble channel. Super Noodles. Now you can use all those fun animated emotes and get ad-free viewing. Is there anything else you get? More channel points, but we don't really have channel point rewards on this channel yet. All right, so Mim seems obvious. Scores so well. But yeah, obviously, always appreciate the support from the team behind this channel. Hey, Henny, how's it going? And yeah, for those that are here that aren't followed, you should probably follow, because there's gonna be a lot of fun stuff happening very soon on this channel, as well as just me being here once a week for 2 hours. Great. And Wander 15, 2 hours a week. There is a huge tournament broadcast coming your way from Baltimore, Maryland. that is being set up as we speak. I think it's starting the 23rd, which is Friday or Saturday. Saturday the 23rd. Super Noodles gets the smug feeling that only subscribing can give. Love it. How was Chicago? Did I have fun? Indeed I did, Henny. I had a fun time in Chicagoland. I actually didn't go to the city at all. I was planning to, but you know, we were so far from it that you really had to plan to go into the city to go there. But next time I'll be back. All right, so swapping means that I can do whatever I want. I think I'll just do this. No, we were in the middle of nowhere. Like north of Naperville. Naperville is I guess a city, technically. It's a large suburb of Chicago. It's very, very big. And the hotel that people were playing at was in Lisle, Lisle, which I think is like north of Naperville. So very far from the city. It's like a 45-minute drive, 2-hour transit sort of thing. Said no one says small college town. Some people might describe it that way as well. But nice, there are nice food options, and honestly, when you're at a Scrabble tournament, it doesn't matter where you are. You just hang out with the people that are there. Is this a word? No. I thought for some reason that might be a word. Still probably shouldn't have played it, even if it was a word. Alright. What to do then? I can just play was. It's a very interesting rack. I think I'll just play whiz. Score some points. Alright, drew vowels. It's good to draw vowels when you don't have any. But now, now I have to just stare at this rack and try to find something. Yay. Finding bingos with a blank is one thing. Finding bingos with a blank and a Y. Oof. Okay. Well, Orienty, yeah. Well, if I'm going to bingo, hopefully it is here. So the only bingo I see so far is enormity through an M or an N. Editory is not a word. Yeah. What else? No, I don't see it. I don't see it. I want to go through the alphabet. B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, Cryolite, through L or K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. All right. I don't see it. I don't see it. I was looking here at like something like this. Or something ending in ITY. The Y is just so difficult because it could be anywhere in a word and it like totally changes the way the word is pronounced. Out. Oh, Jake's disconnected. No. Come back. He probably thinks I'm taking too long. Alright, he's back. No, he's gone again. This is fascinating commentary by me. Alright, just OY. I don't know. Hey, NetDonna. Come on, Jake. 5 seconds. No. No. Oh. That's unfortunate. Well, I'll give Jake another game for sure. That's sad. Sad way. Yeah, hotel Wi-Fi. Same. Like I said, if the video descends in quality, you can refresh or wait a little bit, and it should probably get back to normal. But I think so far stream's been pretty smooth. But also, Jake's also playing on hotel Wi-Fi. Okay. He has to go. Alright, well, I was probably going to win anyway. I was up 92, I had a blank, but unfortunate. Who else wants to play? But yeah, welcome, NetDonna. I've only communicated with you via Twitch chat until now. So we're here. I'm on playscrabble.com for anyone that wants to send me a challenge. My username is AxerTypo. I can play 15. I have time for maybe a couple more games. Play a 15-minute game in whatever dictionary you're choosing. I can even play in French if someone wants to dabble in the French lexicon. No, I am now in Madison, Wisconsin, NetDonna. Just visiting a couple people. And I will be heading to a couple places before I get to Baltimore. And when I get to Baltimore, things are going to get pretty crazy again on this channel with non-stop coverage of the tournament, the Scrabble Players Championship in Baltimore, Maryland. Starting on Saturday, the 23rd. So yeah, that's exciting stuff. Oh, Jocelot. Jocelot was at the championship hotel? No, there's no way. Jocelot definitely would have come to say hi. Hi, Ani. That's an interesting question. I mean, Pakistan has the one of the best Scrabble, some of the best Scrabble players in the whole world. And I've only played a couple of them. But yeah, they're pretty strong. Pretty strong players. But yeah, I don't know if they're any tougher than any other strong players. Just by being Pakistani, I don't think that changes anything. All right, yeah, Sumbul is S-Siddiqui08, looking forward to the coverage. Yeah, I am too. All right, so I'm playing Nimble user 985790, who opens with Ganja. It's a nice play there. And I have a Q, but this time I have a U to go with it. Although I might not even be playing the Q with the U as I'm looking at this position. So I have the word niqab. I also have it this way. And I don't see a comparable option that uses the U yet. I'm going to keep looking for a little bit. Like the best I'm seeing is aqua, which is definitely not better than niqab. So, yeah. So which is better between the two? This is 36, keeps an extra consonant. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. All right. So, drew another I, but drew an E. That was really nice. There's some possibilities maybe with this rack. We'll see. So if I don't see anything massive, I have a deucing, which is not a good play because it takes an R hook, a D hook, and an S hook. And not only is it extremely likely for anyone to have either of those three letters, or even more than one, or all three even, but this hook is extremely dangerous. You can score very, very well using that hook. So just because it scores 20, leaves you with a decent letter, doesn't necessarily make it a good play. What's up? It's Wander15 in the chat. How's it going? I'm sure you guys saw a lot of this man live in action these past 5 days, 6 days. I wish I could have tuned in. But yeah, pretty incredible. Wander15 started off the tournament really, really badly and came back to finish in 3rd place, which we all like to see. So welcome into the chat, Will. I hope you are home, having a good time wherever you are, basking in your winnings and in your games, analyzing them, coming back even stronger than last time. That's a lot of things that I'm hoping for. All right, so Quinnic was blocked. I can play Incubi, I guess. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm close to like audience. Incubi is nice. Plural of incubus. Although, just drew a lot of O's for some reason. Yeah, but this board, it's gonna be kind of hard to score on, I guess. So hopefully I don't get hit too hard with this rack. And hopefully I get a spot to play the word that uses the last 5 letters on the rack. And that word is ovolo. Very important word, but not like super important, but I'd put it in like C tier of importance list. Did we hit 1,000? I saw it was at 1K, but I didn't know exactly what the number was. Because often it says it basically rounds itself up. But if this is true, overload. I like that, Moonfish. If this is true, congrats. Yeah, this is probably only the 3rd Scrabble channel to have achieved 1,000 followers, I think. So that's awesome. Alright, I'm gonna play Ovalo even though it is very dangerous placement. Because I cannot stand looking at those 3 O's and that V and not being able to play Ovalo. So, yeah. Smarts. Alright. I see what Nimble is implying there. Salicetum! What's up? Yeah. Some people didn't win anything at Word Cup, so we have to be very kind to said people. Alright, I can bingo here for 83 points. Salicetum and the Reinked, yeah. Both played in their first CSW championship, so for sure they will be winning winning things in the future. Alright, so deplete is 83. The only thing I'm thinking about is whether it's worth to play for 40 here. It's probably not. So I'm gonna go for the bingo. Oh, Scrabble won $20 for losing. Was it? Oh, it was the high loss? Yeah, I think didn't you get high loss? You have this channel on your auto host list? Sick, Netdonna. That's awesome. Oh yeah, we can do shoutouts now. Look at that. I forgot that that's available now. So shout out to Netdonna. Last seen doing cryptic crosswords. Alright. Spidery. Very good draw here. And also, I'm going to shout out Wander15. Because Wander15 is my favorite Scrabble streamer. And I want Wander15 to stream more Scrabble. Okay, I'm just drawing ridiculously well. Yeah, you were last seen playing Scrabble on this channel, that is true. I think I saw that too. Actually, I never walked into the room Will was playing in while he was playing. Actually, no, I did. No, I think once or maybe twice I walked in on Will playing Scrabble. Which is fine. You can walk in on people playing Scrabble. It's not like other things that you'd be walking in on. Although you have to be silent, not give off any information. Like if you're at a Scrabble tournament and one of your friends or enemies or whoever has a really good rack, do not do anything. Don't emote. Don't be like, or like do anything that would indicate to the opponent that something's happening, please. That's just, I don't know why I thought of that, but it was a funny thought. Because it has happened before, of course. I guess that's like the in-person equivalent of spoiling a position online. Like 2 games ago, when I was thinking about extensions to the word dame, and Mitch Bear is like, ooh, Grand Dame. I think the equivalent of that is going to a Scrabble tournament, seeing Wander15 with like retinas on his rack and being like, always play retinas. That would be pretty funny though. That would be really funny. Alright, well, I think I'm just gonna bingo again for the 3rd time in a row. I have Anomys. Do I have anything better? I don't know, but I'm just gonna do it. Sorry, Nimble user. I am a luck box. Oh yes, just carry a mirror around and like act like you're not just like letting everybody see their opponent's rack. Oh man. Yeah, great ideas. I'm on playscrabble.com, NetDonna. If that's what you're asking. And I'm here every week playing you guys. Hopefully playing you guys more than playing the bot. But I did have a nice game against the bot to start the stream off, where I think against a human player I would not have won the end game. But because I was playing the bot, it made a very silly mistake and gave me the win. So that was good enough for me. And so was that play of Wage. Just drawing everything here. All the hooks, all the bingos, all the blanks, all the scoring letters. So yeah, just gonna keep the scoring up. Oh, look at that. 2 letters disappeared. There they are. Okay. Depends on the human player. Yeah, of course. But with the information, what I was meaning to say is if any human player had the information that the bot had, which means knowing what I have, knowing what the score is, and knowing all of the words available in the position, any human player would have won that game. Alright, so I play Cozy, hoping that Nimble will get something. At 5e. But we'll see. The letters that are unseen aren't so great. There are no S's. There's an ING. There's some nice bingo letters. A, D, E, I, N, R, T are good bingo letters, but Nimble could very well be struggling with multiple T's, multiple U's, or an otherwise unworkable rack. Yeah. Normally, honestly, no matter who I play on this website, the games are relatively close. And that just demonstrates the power not only of you guys, how much potential you all have as players, but it also demonstrates the power of Void Challenge, where all words are verified before they're played. So because this word is green, or this play, it means that it's a valid play. And so if I take the E off, it's no longer a valid play. And when you have all your plays validated, the gap in word knowledge gets much smaller, because you can try things. If someone plays a word with a weird hook, you actually have the ability to check that hook. And you're not going to get people like me playing phony words on you, because that is not possible in this format. And I always recommend, if you're starting off playing online Scrabble and you want to get better, you want to play in tournaments eventually, you want to play at competitive level, playing Void for a long period of time and just getting familiar with the flow of the game and everything, and before you've learned all the words, that is a really good way to improve very quickly. But that being said, eventually you're gonna have to stop. How can I put this plainly? Stop mooching off Void Challenge's teat. I don't know if there's a better way of saying that. Yeah. Eventually you will have to play with challenges like the rest of us. And yeah. Don't know what else to say there. That was the worst way to put it. Take off the training wheels. Thank you, the man from Acme. Yeah, and Scrabble. I've never really heard that said. But you guys will give me a pass, right? Because I am a native English speaker, but I'm like pretty much not a native English speaker. All right. Fainter came down, giving Nimble a final score of 325 to 513. Good game, Nimble. Sorry about all of the bingos that I drew, one after the other. That was very lucky, and you played very well. So thanks for playing. And I think I have time for one more game. What I mean to say, so when I was 10, I started going to school in French. So I didn't learn all these English expressions and all of these smarter versions of how to put things that you guys are able to freely communicate. I'm making excuses for myself again. A critter averages like 100 extra points on Void. Ruby says, I'm so inspiring. Thank you. So Racky Dart asks what resources I recommend for learning words quickly. Learning words quickly, I would say aerolith.org. Because that will give you tables of 50 words all together and a very short time limit to solve all those words, which allows you to jump from word to word and try to anagram those words. I think that's the fastest way to learn words. It's not the most accurate way to learn words, but I think that would be the best way, in my opinion. Also, I'd recommend, like I just said, playing in Void Challenge, but if you're able to get the cheat sheet, that's very useful as well. Cheat sheet. Let's see if I can find this. Yeah. This is an extremely useful tool. This gives you, if you're a beginner, this gives you the most important words in the dictionary, basically. 2-letter words, 3-letter words, and high-value point words, and a few very high probability 7- and 8-letter words, I think. Okay. So yeah, I have time for one more game. Was that against you, React? Oh, sick. I'm glad I got to play you. Sorry it was so one-sided. If you want to play another game, I'm definitely up for it. But yeah, the Internet Scrabble Club is still functional for sure. NetDonna. They just switched from the web platform they switched from an app to a web platform basically. But it's still definitely available to play. But it does often run into trouble, basically. Sometimes people can't play for like a full day. But this brand new website is probably going to become pretty quickly the most popular live Scrabble play website on the internet. So I would recommend definitely playing on this website for now. There are definitely still a lot of things to be added to it to improve its performance and give people the tools they want. Give competitive players the tools they want to analyze games and so forth. But I have faith that eventually things will be really, really awesome on PlayScrabble.com. And it is already awesome to play all of you guys. So good luck again to Nimble User, who hopefully won't get us stomped this game. But looks like I'm off to a very good start. We'll see what they play. I see a lot of cheaters. Well, cheaters in Scrabble, yeah. They're definitely everywhere. People that use anagrammars online. It's very hard to prevent cheating in Scrabble. But the good thing about Scrabble versus like something like chess is that even if someone's cheating, you can beat them. I can beat them. We can all beat them. Because even if they find all of the words, we might have better strategy, we might draw better than them. It's still possible to have a good game. So I always say, if you're matching me on this website, I honestly do not mind if you are using help, because more likely than not, you kind of need it if you want to compete, but also it's an extra challenge for me. As long as you're not acting like you're playing fairly, that is totally fine with me. All right. Let's see what to do. Can we play on this website? Yeah. I'm pretty sure it uses the CSW22 dictionary. Symbol. Okay. What should I do here? Should I really do that? Just played QI. How do I respond to that play? I guess this is fine. Yeah. Yeah. You can't post links in the chat unless you're a moderator or I think a VIP. But yeah, LinkedIn is my favorite site. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you can play. I think that's the dictionary they use. With some form of CSW. But yeah, like I said, you can match me in CSW, you can match me in the North American Lexicon as well. You get rid of the queue as fast as possible. That is definitely the right strategy, NetDonna. You definitely know what you're doing over the board. Because that is one of the first things we recommend higher level players when talking to newer players. Get rid of your queue. Don't keep the queue in hopes of a big play. Just play it. Just play QI. Just do it. So the one thing I know about the last play that was made is that Nimble User did not have an I. Otherwise, QI for 44 would have come down in virtually every case. So that's an important thing to consider, although in this position it doesn't matter at all. You keep the X. Maybe you should play it a bit faster, but the X can be worth a lot long term to keep sometimes. What should I do here? Just who? Probably. This sets up my A. But I don't want to play the A now. Wow. This might be another very good game for me. Only for a couple of turns? I hope so, NetDonna. Because you're not going to get a bingo with the X very often. So although you can score nicely with an X, it might prevent you from scoring even more. Do I have anything here? It's not a word. Arabized with an R and A. Yeah, gambling. I mean, Scrabble's technically gambling. You don't know what you're gonna draw. But no. Wow. Now that is lucky, guys. We got the A on the triple lane. So I can play Arabized for 113. Or Zaida for 75. Guess I don't want to be giving up 38 points. But maybe Baiza. Baiza for 78 is a 33-point sacrifice. Honestly, it's close between this and Arabized. The blank is usually worth around 25 points. But coupled with this D and this E, that boosts the value up to somewhere, I think, 30s. But maybe not 35. It's hard to say no to this. Hard to say no to this. Scrabble mentioning the hook on Malik being malice. Maybe that goes into it. To be perfectly honest, I didn't notice the hook until you said it. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I still like this, I think. It's 113 points, guys. What are you, crazy? So I can't play Dinosaur. But don't you guys all have like a Chifo? That's just who you play Scrabble against, is your Chifo. I'm sure like all of the people you've played more than once have played QI on you. So that should be a word. Yeah. This is another rough game. I was just hanging out with React, and now I'm just like destroying him in Scrabble. Very sad. We played some Frisbee and some soccer during the tournament. I was not streaming that encounter. I don't yet stream my entire life. Maybe one day. Yeah, but it's really good during a tournament where you're just sitting down all day, then going to eat, and then sitting down again. It's good to get out and exercise between games. Well, between days of play. You don't really have time to exercise between games. So yeah, it was nice to play some sports, some friends. All right. I want to make it up to React to my opponent here. So how do I do that? I don't know. Maybe I should play like Ood. What if I play what can I do? I'm gonna play Ood. Hopefully giving him a bingo. Because I just feel really bad about this game. And it's not a tournament, so I'm allowed to throw for content. I could resign. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I should. I I mean, I didn't draw into anything, so there's still a chance. Still a chance that he'll win. Anyways, yeah. I guess I'm kind of tired from the event. I don't know if it's apparent, but Scrabble tournaments, especially 31 game tournaments, are very exhausting. And I just finished playing yesterday, like many people that were at the event. Alright, let's do this. See if he can triple on me. Alright, there's a chance he could come back here. The plays I'm making aren't egregious, by the way. Like, they're not incredibly bad plays. But, yeah. Definitely not the best plays. Yeah, Physics doesn't play in tournaments anymore. Actually, I'm about to go meet Physics for the first time. So, what do you guys want me to ask him? Okay, I'll swap to... Actually... Yeah, he's a famous person. He's a scientist. And he is a word nerd, such as myself. Ask him his opinion on the ethics of resignation. That's a good question. Well, wait, The Ranked, you're going to be there too. I don't know where we're meeting, by the way. But you can ask him that question yourself. Foundry. How's it going, Foundry? Alright, I'm shouting out Physics. And I'm shouting out Foundry. Oops, I almost did the wrong command. Oh, that did the wrong. Alright. Well. What is happening this game? Things are out of control. Things are completely out of control. I hope everybody can see what's happening. I hope the internet's been pretty good. I think it has been. But I'm not totally sure about that. Yeah. What an awful game. This is worse than the last one. I was trying to help. Hopefully my opponent can draw into some good stuff here. But yeah, check out those people. It wasn't a joke shout out. They're good friends of mine. And they stream. I watch their streams as much as I can. What should I do here? Doesn't matter. I want to draw into something huge here. Maybe I'll just do this. Oh, almost had a disconnect. But yeah, this will be the last game. Appreciate everybody joining. Hopefully my opponent isn't too demoralized, because he is a formidable player. Playing in only his third tournament. I think he did really well. Like, I think he won like half of his games, which is really, really impressive for a newcomer. What to do? WU Maybe we'll bingo again. I think we will bingo again. I think it's impossible to not bingo again. I have this word in 2 spots. That is nice. But honestly, these games, like, there's not much fun about them. It really isn't. For either side. Alright. Come on. Is Clowder a portmanteau of clam chowder? Yeah, maybe. Come on, I hope he bingos. If he doesn't bingo, I'm definitely gonna resign. It's not fair. Say Clouda. What is that a reference to? Clown bladder. Okay, now you guys are just making up portmanteaus. Portmanteaus. That's not right. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I hope you guys are ready for the coverage of the Scrabble Players Championship, because it is going to be great. I, for one, will be playing in the event. So again, not really part of the organizing team. But I think people producing streams for Scrabble have been really upping the game lately. And really happy to be part of the community. I hope you guys are enjoying all this stuff. Oh, you phonied with clown ear. Nice. That's a good phony. It was? Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoyed the coverage. Yeah, who else is watching? Yeah, I think it was... There you go. Okay, finally. Finally made something happen. Alright. It's too bad I can't fish for patinated. What can I fish for? Probably nothing. Yeah. Attend. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna make a play. Just a random play. Random play. Let's play this. Yeah, 100 view. I did notice that. I did notice the awesome view counts. Hopefully those will be comparable next time as well. All right. Good game. I resign. I resign. React. I give up. You're too good. You're too good at Scrabble. It's not fair when I get all the tiles. Nice job tripling. When you triple, your opponent should resign, I think. Anyways, I'm off, guys. Thanks for joining. I keep clapping. I hope everything looked good, sounded good. Not on my usual setup, but I'll see you guys next week, I think. And keep supporting that content. Keep supporting Scrabble content, and I think we will make Twitch an even lovelier place. keep going. So love you all. See you soon.